Welcome to XM Pipcast, the show where markets meet mind. I'm Zul Razak, and today we continue our journey into the world of trading, not with charts or numbers, but with stories, strategies, and raw deal conversations. I'm joined by our Cikgu Crypto, Muhammad Haziq Farhan. Haziq is active on social media, sharing information on cryptocurrency, trading, and investing since 2012. We'll be chatting about what's driving the current crypto momentum. Welcome to the show, Haziq.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Haziq. Increased institutional participation, evolving regulatory frameworks, and growing acceptance by nation states, by countries, buying cryptos. We saw Bitcoin hitting new highs recently, and analysts said that's not the peak, Haziq, for the current cycle. Do you have a target for Bitcoin in its current cycle, Haziq? Where do you see Bitcoin next?
Yeah, I see the Bitcoin next. The short term, it will easily reach 120 for the short term.
Yeah, that's safe. Higher?
Safe. Yep, higher. My higher target is around 100, bigger than 150. All right. So my peak target around 180 plus until 250.
That's the next zone you are looking at?
Yes.
180 to 100 plus?
Yep. And 250.
250,000?
Around that range.
And some said even there are some saying 1 million. Will it reach? Not so soon, maybe?
Not so soon. I believe it's a next cycle. Next cycle is going to be reached. But this cycle, if this bull run is prolonged, example prolonged until 2026, because the economic bull run actually, right? Because if you see the chart, there's also the chart that what I call it, is the prediction is quite precedent over the 100 years. It's showing that like COVID-19 is happened 2020. The chart mentioned that the panic will happen in 2019, right? Yeah. And also the economic bull run, it mentioned 2026 is the economic bull run. So based on the chart, and also the previous economic bull run is 2017. So if you compare chart, Bitcoin right now, and you compare chart with 2017, almost similar. Even the monthly chart was also similar.
Yeah. Because the structure, we are talking about the structure.
Because it's driven based on the economic. So that's why there's also a probability that it's gonna go prolong into 300 plus if this bull run prolong until 2026. But yeah, let's see what happens next.
So time is on the side of crypto, especially Bitcoin, to make high and higher highs up to that zone 180 plus 200 plus.
Will become
and
cautious.
It could be runs longer, it could be a bit higher.
Bit higher.
Bit higher.
Yeah.
That's
so
interesting.
Unless it stop at October, November, December, Q4, so around that I target around 180 until 200 is okay. Right? Start to exit. Right? But if it prolong due to economic bull run, so it's maybe
Money.
Yeah, money.
Okay, Haziq. Let's zoom in to institutional participation. We have the world's largest asset manager, BlackRock, obviously, operating the world's largest Bitcoin fund, ETF tokens. Apart from Bitcoin, we have Ethereum ETF, and recently SEC approved the first Solana ETF, right? Things are looking rosy there. How do you see this increased participation by institution move Bitcoin, move crypto?
Yeah, so basically the institution, when they come into the crypto, it will definitely increase the demand, right? Because the institution, example like BlackRock example, so BlackRock is already 1 year plus in crypto space, and the income that they gain from the Bitcoin itself, spot ETF, is the highest income. What's the highest income that they gain in 2024? So basically, it will drive a lot of parties to see this example and take this opportunity. And I believe this bull run, a lot of institution will also coming, and the money flow will increase. So that's the target that we will gain. Based on it's not just technical analysis. Also, we do the numbers is based on technical analysis, but also based on the demand. Right? Based on the demand from the institution.
So you are saying that maybe banks, we heard from JP Morgan recently about having their own stable coins. So that is that the direction you see, not just ETF, not just derivative, but actual stable coin produce? I mean, this institution come up with their own coins.
Yeah, basically, stable coin is just a people for the investor to buy a asset. It's just a what we call capital,
Yep.
right? Because in crypto they cannot buy with fiat because
Mhm.
in crypto we need
To change,
cryptocurrency.
yep.
Crypto is swapping. It need to be
Swapping,
under
yep.
blockchain. So basically, when the bank produce a lot of stable coin, it will also increase the demand into the crypto. Because why? Because example, we put into the skeptical people.
Mhm.
Alright, skeptical. They don't trust Bitcoin, but I believe Maybank. Right,
Okay.
Maybank make
Okay.
a stable coin. Example,
Okay.
Maybank make a stable coin. Okay, so when they have a stable coin, what I can buy? This thing cannot buy. But bread cannot buy house.
Beras cannot.
Beras cannot, right?
Cannot.
But this thing can buy Bitcoin. Okay, so there's also can help the skeptical people or the retailer, the new retailer, to adopt by starting the journey into the Bitcoin. So this also will drive the market will go higher. Actually.
Is it safe? Because when you're talking about stable coin, and especially when talking about US market, we are talking about something that is backed by US dollar.
Yeah,
My problem is, what back US dollar?
yeah. That's the,
What backs fiat? Last time we
Yeah,
did have sandaran mas.
Yep.
We did have that. Stopped in 1970s. Then we had ringgit, for example, sandaran mas backed by gold, 1981. No more.
Yep.
But if banks are producing stable coins, if institutions are putting more stable coins backed by fiat, what's back the fiat?
right. So actually, example US dollar, right? So right now, US dollar still the dominant, right? Because right now US dollar is based on the gold reserve, and also they want to put.
And there are stories about that.
Yeah, the Fort Knox. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not sure is it
Gold? Is it? Did they go?
no, still did not. Yeah,
Right.
did not. I believe.
There were a lot of hype before that. They were supposed to
And
go,
then
then
quiet, you know.
nothing happened.
Yeah,
Right?
nothing happened. We
So
also,
the question is
yeah, this.
that's why that's part of why I'm asking
Yeah.
that question. So what back US dollar? We can say gold reserve, Fort Knox.
Yeah, and
Well,
also
is the
it's not
gold
just
really there?
it's not just that because right now US dollar is a threat world threat center which right now if we want to buy oil, all right, oil we need to buy based on US dollar, right? So basically,
Petrodollar. You're talking about petrodollars.
petrodollar. So
But you
basically,
have BRICS, you have you have Iran, you have other countries not selling their oil in gold in
correct.
US dollar.
So basically nowadays the trend start to shift. Right now US still dominant, but the what you call the trending to not depend on the US dollar is coming lah. But nevertheless, when we come back into the stable coin, right? Stable coin is back on the world biggest currency. Example, if in the future US dollar is not the currency,
World reserve currency.
world reserve. Example lah, Yuan lah, or example, if Chinese become so USDT, alright, all the stable coin will back on
Chinese yuan.
the world
world reserve.
the world reserve currency. So basically, I did not have any issue in terms of stablecoin. There's no issue of stablecoin because stablecoin will always based on which one is the
It's dynamic.
it's dynamics, right? But the thing is in terms of fiat, that's the thing that
What backs fiat? There's the main question.
so
We
that's
can
why.
say about gold reserve Fort Knox. They're supposed to go.
Yeah.
They didn't go.
So that's the reason why nowadays the demand into crypto higher because there's demand into crypto and demand also into gold also higher because they start to see the shifting into the fiat. So to
You're
make
talking about de-dollarization?
yeah, de-dollarization. So to make themselves they away from the fiat and two things that they go. I see the money flow, Bitcoin and also gold. So need to start your cryptocurrency for survival. It's not just for make money, for survival also. Yeah.
As asset.
Yeah, asset.
As asset.
Asset,
And
yeah.
not just invest, not just trading, not just holding it for 2-3 years, but real asset.
Yeah, real asset. Because you see the what you call the ranking, right? If you see the fiat, I think Bitcoin is already number 8 only. All right, if you compare into the company and fiat, because due to the scarcity of Bitcoin, because fiat they can print
Yep,
a lot
yep.
of fiat, but
No
Bitcoin
limit,
cannot print.
yeah.
Yeah, Bitcoin is very scarcity, so that's why the shift goes into the Bitcoin and also the gold. But the thing is, gold they have a limitation because they need to logistic transfer is, and it's not easy to liquidity, right? So that's why the Bitcoins come in. And when I see the institution, they also buy gold and they also buy Bitcoin. So this is the like alternative, right? Alternative to
I don't see that as alternative. I see that as addition.
addition. Yeah,
Yeah.
See, yeah.
Yeah, very interesting because we see last time we talking about acceptance. Now we are seeing about we are really looking at this big institution, not just small, but big institution, BlackRock, State Street, and others are really into going into Bitcoin and also Solana recently, and also other coins, and even come up with stable coins. And that's why I highlighted the problem with looking at stable coin backed by fiat. But what else to put it to pack it on, right? Well, you have to pack it on something that is acceptable as a mean of exchange. There's currencies. So, what's next for institution? Where do you see the direction next for institutions?
Right. So right now, when I see in terms of the bigger picture, there's part of the geopolitical tension, right? And when you see the de-dollarization happen, the BRICS happen, all right. So every 100 years they will shift in terms of superpower.
Okay.
Right.
You mean the world reserve currency
The world reserve currency
could
yes.
change, yeah.
And the time 100 years is almost now.
It's
right?
due.
It's due. This is due.
It's
So
due.
anything can happen, right? So when we talk about the institution, they have a lot of information. They have a lot of network, a lot of insiders, etc. Definitely, they need to protect their asset, right? And to protect the asset, if you do not sure which currency will become the world reserve
Next.
in the future, it's better to stay away from fiat. So that will increase the demand into the Bitcoin and also gold.
So if you look at the strategies and we could be suggesting Chinese yuan to be the next world reserve currency, but the next question is, will China accept its currencies to be the world reserve currencies, because it could make the valuation goes higher, and it's harder for China to export things.
Correct.
So Bitcoin.
Yeah. So due to these uncertainties, it's better to find alternative that away from fiat.
Okay.
Right? Rather than okay, I believe probably Chinese will win. Okay, I buy one. Then they did not do like that, because in business, if you don't have you don't have certainty, stay away. Don't do that, because they manage hard to plan. They manage trillion.
Hard to put your resources, hard to allocate resources if you don't know for certain what's going to happen.
Yeah. So that's why they manage $1 trillion, right? It's very big amount. They can buy a lot of country with this amount. So basically they will not put into any fiat unless it's proven this is the world currency. So before they happen, they will go into the alternative.
And
So
that's why institution you're saying they go into.
And that's why I see my focus is spot ETF. Actually, when I focus, spot ETF will approve in 2025, but it's approved 1 year earlier. So basically, I did not see this as a opportunity cost. I see this also part of the survival, the survival of the very rich. Because if you see the rich mindset, you already become billionaire. What do you want? The important thing that they want is not to make any more money. They already very rich, right? Lot of rich. They want to protect that
the preservation.
So that's what I see, that the exposure institution into the Bitcoin will increase. My estimation will increase around 3 to 5% more.
Are
Right.
you talking about annual day one or next 3 months, next day one? Annual, you're looking at an increased capital flow into crypto or Bitcoin,
Yeah.
for example.
What I mean is the portfolio, right?
Okay.
Around the portfolio. If, for example, if 5% portfolio Bitcoin easily can reach
Yeah.
$200,000, right? But that yet to happen because they need time. That's why that's why I said Boran is still here. They did not yet make a big move yet, but the trending showing that the demand already 3 times higher than the supply. Yep. So when I see the result right now, the supply, Bitcoin supply right now is very, very lowest point. Anytime soon, parabolic will happen because every day the demand is 3 times higher rather than the supply. Why supply is not big? Because the halving. The event that happened 1 year back, right? So due to this halving, the miners cannot supply good.
It's becoming more difficult, and you need more better machine to
Yes,
that one.
correct. And
to
that's
mine.
that's definitely impact in terms of supply shock, etc. So yeah.
So let's not enough Bitcoin out there for all these investors.
Yes, correct. And why they put also ETF, Ethereum and Solana, because also need some, what you call it, exposure to others, right? Because example, like my strategy, right? Bitcoin is for it's not just making money, it's just for survival. All right. It's also part of the preservation. But how about the rest? The rest is much riskier. If asset is much riskier, it's good for you to make money. So that's why
Higher risk, higher return.
that's why I see the view that why they approve the Ethereum and Solana is to make money, to make more money because it's very volatile. The market cap is very lower compared to Bitcoin, so they can make a lot of money in Ethereum and Solana, but they will take profit and they will buy more Bitcoin later on in the future.
So that's when you see institution coming in. We're talking about more complex market, but more opportunities.
More opportunity for
Okay, how do one retailers, for example, you and I, write this? Whatever institutions doing, how do we go into that? How do I write? Not just looking at price of Bitcoin, but buying the product. How do I do that?
What do you mean? You mean buy the
ETF?
Oh, okay, all right.
The indexes.
So basically, the best thing for you to write this is you buy and own it, right? Buy at the exchanger, or you buy at any crypto exchanger lah, alright? Buy your own it. But that's for the investment, right? But also if you want to make cash money, because due to this volatility, due to this big demand, etc., right? You can also trade at any exchanger or broker available outside there. But nevertheless, if you want to trade, it's okay, just trade, but don't forget in terms of investment. Because throughout my journey in crypto, the most money that I get is from investment, not from the trading.
Not from trading, of course.
Yeah, but that is the long run, bigger picture.
You're not talking about buy this morning, tomorrow.
Tomorrow. It's a very long journey, and you need a very strong conviction that this thing will go higher. But to do this, you need a lot of data and a lot of research.
It's good that institutions are in because you have more data. You get more data from them.
Because the big player is already come in. Why you don't want to follow?
Yes.
It's a very clear example, right?
And we are not talking about just small player. We're talking about BlackRock.
BlackRock, BlackRock, very like
they own everything.
Even airport in Malaysia.
Everything. Never mind.
Yeah, that's why the best.
Okay, US Congress has made some big move in the past to create clearer rules for crypto with laws like the Genius Act and the Digital Asset Market Clarity Act. That's quite recent, these two. Now, with the current government, the SEC seems to be more open, and we have Trump changing the head of SEC. So we have all those. The environment is just very, very nice now for the market and regulation. what do you think might happen next in terms of regulatory framework? What else? One thing about crypto is safety, and and how do I know that whatever I have on exchange is safe? And I saw some of your videos talking about wallets and cold wallet, and also, I mean, your own wallet, not putting your asset or your coin on exchange. How do I do that?
Do the in terms of safety, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, right. So basically, the first thing first, you need to buy from the exchanger, right?
Mm.
Buy exchanger crypto, and right now we have, if you buy if you open the website coinmarketcap.com, they will show all the crypto exchanger and also the reserve, whatever the emergency reserve. All right.
Mhm.
So basically, how do you know that your exchanger is safe? If it based on the how many emergency reserve that they have.
Mhm.
Right, this proof of reserve, this is
Mhm.
what call it proof of
Proof
reserve.
of reserve,
So basically, this proof of reserve started when the FTX collapsed
yeah. Mhm,
in
mhm,
2022. During that
mhm,
time, they're very not transparent. Is it you have
mhm,
money problems, etc.
mhm,
But right now, every exchanger they have like proof of reserve, especially the big one lah. Right, example like you see the incident Bybit, is it
mhm.
being hacked like 2-3 billion,
3 billion, yeah.
right? But they also have emergency like around 2 billion. So
Mhm.
immediately they
So the
push
impact is
yeah,
quite minimal.
minimal,
Yeah.
and they have like a buffer to manage all the asset, etc. lah.
Mhm.
So the safety you need to see the proof of reserve. But nevertheless, if you want to hold long term, example like Bitcoin itself. Bitcoin, if you want to hold long term like 4 or 5 years, definitely you need to have like Go Wallet lah.
Mhm.
Right, Go Wallet is good if you hold long term.
Mhm.
But if you just hold during this buran, I think
Mm.
that thing
Sure.
no need, should be
What's
okay.
the time frame you're looking at? 2 months, 3 months,
Uh,
1 year, 2 years? How do I know I should just put it on the exchange? How do I know when to put it on private wallet?
Right.
What's the time frame?
The time frame is 1 year.
Yeah, so if you are holding more than 1 year,
It's better to
mhm,
to the wallet.
mhm,
To the wallet. So also there's other category is based on the what you call it. Example the buran, all right, buran fest. Also you hold during the buran fest. The bear market you don't hold anything. So
okay.
you can during the buran fest you sell everything, and then you during the bear market you put all the money into the co-wallet. That also part of the, because the
It's
bear market
yeah.
1 year, right? So
More or
if you
less.
put money into the exchanger, you tend to buy. Oh, discount, you tend to buy, but it's
Mhm.
not yet the bottom. So that's also the good strategy to preserve your asset.
What's next in terms of regulation? You see, uh, more. I mean, better regulation to support institution to come up with their own token and also to come up with their own coins. So, are you seeing more of that in the near future?
Yeah, I see those. So
Mhm.
that's why the three narrative that we need to wash out soon is real asset. That's part
Mhm.
of the real asset, because right now if you see the value, right, all the big company, the big players or the big institution, they have their value, right? So example, yeah, what you call it? Right now I see they all started to sell share in cryptocurrency, right? But that yet to happen lah. But I heard the rumors they want to do it, etc. Right? And I believe this is the future thing that definitely will happen. Because why? Because example, if you have regulation, all right, you have clear regulation, the big player will become, they have a green light, because you know the big player, it's not it's not like big player like BlackRock. Is what I said, around the big player that very skeptical. All right, they have have a lot of money, but I'm very skeptical into
Yeah, you're
that.
talking about high net worth individual.
High
Yeah,
net worth
okay.
individual or high net which run the big company, right? Example,
The CEOs.
the
Yeah.
CEO said, even though he very skeptical, if the regulation is
There. Yeah.
there, they also will open their
Mm-hmm.
they will also open this and also start to explore this. So when they explore this, definitely they also will want to relate it with their company, etc. So that's why they will also make their own token, etc. Yeah, but
Interesting.
this is the future.
Yeah.
Future looks ahead lah.
So, and with all this more capital flow into crypto market, that's the narrative. That's the direction that we are looking at in the next one. Okay, you have Trump announcing when he won the one US about US strategic Bitcoin reserve. You have Bhutan's Bitcoin mining initiative. Bhutan's of all the countries. You have El Salvador, of course. We know how it happened. And more countries are putting Bitcoin in their coffer. Are we expecting any other digital asset apart from Bitcoin? So all these they've been talking about Bitcoin. So apart from Bitcoin, what are the other coin that could be recognized as a country's reserve? Are you looking at only Bitcoin at the moment?
So for the country reserve, basically, how the country will make decision, they need a case study, right? They need an example.
Because putting everything, for example, El Salvador, when they put Bitcoin as as basically the currency.
Yep.
Okay, that's what happened. I think
2022,
22, right?
3 years back. Yeah.
So and then after that, Bitcoin went down a bit.
Yeah.
It could hurt you. So if just one, wouldn't the risk be more? Just if only one? Is there any other coin that is potential to be added in the country's coffer?
My view is, I believe they will follow what spot ETF do lah, like Ethereum and Solana. But also I have belief also because run the country have a lot of citizens. They need to protect their citizen. What I believe they will still maintain with the Bitcoin because, example like Ethereum and Solana, it's unlimited supply, right? And it's not a scarcity like Bitcoin. So what I believe they still will maintain with Bitcoin only, right? But
So Bitcoin is the goal.
Bitcoin is the goal. That's for the country lah. For the spot ETF, etc. Because there's making money, so they
So the asset under management could be
have more lah. Yeah.
Ethereum or more
Yes,
diverse.
correct.
So are you suggesting a country could be buying something like Bitcoin and ETF? Not ETF.
Yeah, my point of view is they will still with Bitcoin because because they need to protect their own reputation because this is country, it's not your own money, it's citizen money. So they cannot simply put things
Just
that
simply
very
buy
risky.
things,
Very risky. And when I see the what you call the trend, right, like Bhutan, El Salvador, why they want to become Bitcoin strategic reserve? Why do they want to put Bitcoin? Because something when I see is in terms of their income, GDP is quite low, right? So to what you call to accelerate their income, the country income, they need to find alternative, right? Find alternative that
meaning investment.
invest alternative and things that also can run their money and bring more investor coming. So that's why they goes into the Bitcoin. Because right now you see a lot of Bitcoin billionaire, etc. Right? If they, you can become El Salvador citizen if you have a Bitcoin like this. Right? So when they're very friendly with Bitcoin, easily they can bring a lot of what we call billionaires, millionaires come into
to attract more of these high net worth individuals.
and definitely the country will going up. Right. But what I see, the example like El Salvador, right? They buy with their reserve lah. It's not simply they buy to make money. It's like to accumulate.
We saw quite recently a state head of state, if not mistaken, either Argentina or Brazil. Argentina. I think. And he, I think it was the prime minister or somebody. I can't remember.
He.
Then he was talking about some meme coin, right?
Yeah, I also. Part of the. Well, I'm also rappel with that meme coin. Yeah.
Well, that shows you if countries or the figurehead in a country endorsing some coin, it could be something that can affect the country's reputation?
Yes, really. So this is Libra coin.
Libra, yeah.
Why I
Try
can
to
say because I
remember.
also part of the rapul.
What happened to you?
Yeah. So so basically the stories is because due to Trump, right? Also
Melania.
um
I'm still because I
very
repeat a bit. I made a bit from Melania.
right. So due to this Trump, I also forecast probably there's also country they will also do the meme coin, right? And Libra come in, and the statement come from the president itself.
President.
President,
Yeah.
I'm not sure what's the name.
Yeah.
Endorse this meme coin, but the
So-
thing is, in the rug pull is not because it's not done by him, right? Is they have a team, and that team is doing rug pull.
Of course, not him.
Not him, because they need to
but the
protect
name is,
reputation.
his name is there.
His name,
And he's not. He's not somebody like you and me. They're talking about president.
President. But right now, I if I'm not mistaken, they already like caught the team that do the rug pull. So
the individual, the team.
the impact is very big lah.
Yep.
If he rug pull the country president, but he quite responsible. They caught that one, but I'm not sure in the background is it the court team, etc. Let's put it apart.
Of course, there are a lot of backstories.
Yeah, but that is only in the media lah.
So that's why you're saying countries should be. I mean, Bitcoin is the safest at the moment for countries' coffer. Not other coins. And one thing about Bitcoin is because of the limitation of supply.
Correct.
It's limited to. What's the number now? What was the number?
92. Around 92% already in circulation. I think around 20 million already. Already 20 million.
Okay, so stick to Bitcoin.
Stick to Bitcoin. If they do the meme coin,
Libra.
Libra, stay away. Stay away because I believe even the president did not know nothing.
But the problem is endorsement. Even the face is there. People look at it as I should buy.
Reputation, right?
Reputation. So stick to Bitcoin,
stick to Bitcoin.
as asset for countries and even individual. And that's how we can emulate whatever countries are doing, and how we can write not just companies just now, regulation, and also following countries that one putting your safe asset, gold plus Bitcoin could be good for one's portfolio, right?
And also alternate coin for you to make more money lah. But really alternate coin, please sell. That's the thing.
Don't hold. That's more of a shorter term, and we're talking about shorter term, maybe not more than 3 months, not more than 3 days or 3 hours.
Right. For this cycle, because this cycle is very similar into the 2017, and also this cycle is run by the big institution and also government. So the thing that you need to understand the institution, they did not use their money. They use other people money.
Of
And
course.
other people money, they want profit.
Of course.
So they need to sell. All right. If the institution buy a lot and they need to sell, definitely the price will going up, and also the price will also pull back. So in this cycle, don't hold coin more than 2 months for alternate coin. That's basically the range lah. Basically 2 months or 3 months is like. But
you talking about not more than a quarter.
Don't more than a quarter. In quarter you need to
because they need to pay the dividend.
They pay dividend, pay the investor. Then when they pay, price going down, and then is the time you buy back. So
that's why you see the cycle, because of this dividend payment and also payment to the investors.
Yes. So even though during the bull run, don't assume the bull run is upward only, did not go down, right? Because this cycle bull run is driven by big institution where they will take profit and buy at the bottom. Right, and they can control the world based on the the news, based on they can drive anything. They can make example like President Donald Trump. They want to go into crypto, make inflation. President Trump introduced tariff.
Tariff.
When they introduce tariff, price going down, then they accumulate. And then, okay, tariff postponed. Okay, price going up. Okay, I already go in. Right?
That's driving the market crazy.
Right, so
Everybody's crazy.
crazy, right?
Yeah.
People blame, but what you can do? You did not buy.
Yeah.
Right? You did not buy, but their team really buy. Because why? Because I see why I said the 70.
Actually, the current market bottom for stock market at the moment is actually when he introduced tariff.
Yeah, correct.
The liberation tariff. It was in April, 7 April. So this was the bottom. And actually, the more or less 1 or 2 days when he announced tariff, and the market went up. When you talk about tariff, the market goes down, but it went up. So interesting. That one, is it something
They postpone.
Yeah, they postponed, of course.
Yeah,
But
price going down because they make reciprocal tariff. Everyone goes down, blame, etc. And then
Malaysia even.
Malaysia have a lot of discussion, but you have a lot of discussion, but you don't make money.
Escalate to de-escalate.
Yeah. So that's the thing that the one thing that I know that the bottom is in, right? Because I see the Trump wallet received 25 million US dollars in stable coin and USDC. Wow, he received a lot of money from the exchanger. So I say, okay, so this is the bottom. They already enter in. Example like this if you manipulate the market and you enter the market, you need to pay the one who drive the market goes down, right? So I see this, okay, this is the bottom. So basically, this cycle, the one who drive the market have a power. Have a power in terms of money, capital, have a lot of capital that can play around to rig the game. And also the second is they have a power to manipulate the geopolitical tension, war, etc. to make price goes down. So for Bitcoin, you can hold, but for the alternate coin, please take profit and then you can enter back when they do a manipulation.
So interesting that you mentioned alternate coin 2-3 months, quarter, because of all these operation cost, dividend, and all those things. That's for alternate coin. And 3 years cycle, 4 years cycle, 3 years up, 1 year down for Bitcoin.
Yeah, yes, correct.
That's what I'm going to do when I go back later on. Charts.
Because Bitcoin is, but alternate coin, we have a lot of alternate coin. So the reason you cannot, there's a lot of uncertainty. So better you do like invest trading. Don't hold too long, right? But if you hold for 1 year, basically you can make a lot of money lah. But if you compare 2017, in my experience in 2017, the thing that when I trading much higher profit rather than investment.
Of course, the movement.
Because the price very volatile during 2017. So this cycle followed the 2017, and the best is you trading.
So that's for alternate coin.
That's for alternate coin.
Okay, Haziq, we move on to the next segment on XMP Plus, the rapid fire question. Okay, ready, Haziq?
Okay.
What's the biggest mistake, Haziq, you made in trading? Investing crypto. What did you learn from it?
All right, for
Libra?
Libra for trading.
Okay.
Libra for trading. But the thing is chasing pump.
Of course.
Chasing pump.
Of course, every one of us.
Even though I have a lot of experience in crypto, sometimes emotion, sometimes cannot contain. Even extreme people sometimes also tend to do mistake in terms of emotion. So listening to the FOMO, right? So that's the biggest mistake I even made. And the impact is quite big lah.
How much? How much?
Right. So
How much?
multi-million.
Not easy, right?
Not easy lah. Not easy to back now. So
The
definitely
scar still there?
already recover already.
Of course, we don't recover 100%. We learn from it.
Yeah.
But it's a good lesson to learn.
Good lesson learned. So basically, why I can survive in crypto is one thing. I even though have a lot of experience, tend to do mistake. It's normal because every cycle, every month, different gameplay. All right.
That what's make it interesting.
So you need to learn, and when you do mistake, learn from it, understand it, do more research, understand everything, get more data. So then, moving forward, you will make more money. So that's the biggest mistake and also the biggest lesson learned that I get. Yeah.
Do you have a trading superstition or ritual you swear by? Or when you are, say you are identifying a setup and you want to enter tasbih, What do you do?
Okay. Right. Basically, I just the thing that I realize something lah. When I see a lot of chart, I always see chart, I tend to do mistake
Mm,
because the chart impact my emotion.
mm,
So the thing how I do my superstitious is first don't see chart a lot. Alright. Example, if I want to analysis, let's spend like 1 hour to do a lot of analysis, lihat data, then stop it.
mm,
Right, that's the first. Second thing, do most sedekah. They also part
mm,
do most sedekah and what? And the third thing, do more sharing.
mm.
So the reason
Actually, we learn more when we share.
yeah, you sure. Yeah.
Not just about the instrument, the market, but we learn more about ourselves actually.
Correct. And I realized something lah. When I do more sharing, when I make Cikgu Crypto, I share information. Sometimes, I'm not sure. Sometimes I dream, the future thing that happen. Sometimes Allah given me that, but that
Yeah,
sometimes it happen.
it's easier for us to visualize the big picture.
Yeah.
That's what I learned when I share with more people. I learn more. Isn't it true?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
It's not just you learn more. If you give a lot to people, if you give, you
Get
you will
more
get
actually.
more, get more.
Yeah, that's why somebody asked me last time, why you share with people. I told the person, actually, it's a greed on my side. Because when I share, I learn more about me,
Mm.
and I become better. Not I want to teach you, but I share with you because I want to gain more for me.
Mm.
That's what I get from sharing.
Betul. And I recall back to 2022 during the bear market, right?
Mhm.
During that
Hodl.
during that time, I make 4 times video a day. I give a lot of information,
Mhm.
and until I have a dream that the biggest drop will happen soon, and it exactly happened.
Mhm.
But this is like superstitious lah.
Mm-mm.
But that's the thing that I realized, and the reason why Cikgu Crypto is here, because it's not about making money. I already like 12 years, 12 years in
Mm-mm.
crypto. What I want to do next is to give a lot of information, get a lot of sharing, and it will help. And I just share you the story why I make biggest loss is due to I stop sharing.
Mm.
There's a one point 2023 I do a lot of mistake. During that time I said I don't want to teach, don't want to share about Cikgu Crypto, I don't want to share everything, I want to focus trade because I make a lot of money trade. But that is the time that Allah give me like bigger loss, multi right, loss in just a single hour.
Hmm. I want
One
to-
night, one night.
Okay,
Itu
one
one night.
night. Elok-elok sehat pagi.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and that's the thing that I start come back from the deep of my mistake due to my ego. Right, sometimes when you make a lot of money, you don't want to share information, you stop sharing,
Basically, when you break your routine.
break routine. Yeah,
Mm.
then I start back to
Yeah.
actively sharing information.
So investing and also trading is basically routine.
Yeah.
And once you break the routine, things could happen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and basically don't just if you know something, just share. Right, about your rezeki, don't worry lah, because the love for money over there, if you give a lot of things to people, definitely you will get back a lot.
That's from Haziq, and we learned from Haziq today's the three things. Basically, what's driving the current move in the market, the current momentum, and we talk about countries putting Bitcoin in the coffers, regulation, and also institution role in pushing the market, and also interesting about the life story. Very interesting. Yeah. So we learn every day. We learn from sharing, and give. When you give, actually you take more. And that's what I believe.
Yes.
Okay, and that's up basically our episode today, Haziq. Huge thanks to Haziq for joining XM Pipcast and sharing his insights on how traders can adapt and learn from what is happening in the market. If you enjoyed this chat, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and follow us on YouTube at XM Malaysia and Spotify at XM Malaysia. Thanks for listening and catch you next on XM Hipcast.